Here are the top 5 rated games that are free on App Lab for your Quest 2 right now. Number 5, Blacktop Hoops VR Basketball. A street ball inspired multiplayer VR basketball game. This allows you to string together tricks, dunks, and play with people all around the world. They advertised this game was built to have the most realistic basketball mechanics alongside dynamic AI where they used actual motion capture animations from actual street ballers. With a nearly 5-star rating and over 5,500 ratings, this game actually has very few low ratings. 92% of them are 5-star, 6% 4 stars, and only 1% gave it a 1-star rating. With any free game, people do tend to rate them a little higher because they didn't have to pay for it, but countless reviews say that this game is fantastic, has great dynamics, but when you go into those multiplayer games, you might be really good or you might really stink when you play against actual other people. There will be links to all these games free down from App Lab below, and if you haven't tried a game from App Lab, it's really easy. If you're on the phone that you also have your Oculus app on, you'll be able to just hit get, and then it'll show up in your library on your headset and install it right on there. Number 4, Gym Class Basketball VR. Much more popular than the previous game we talked about, Gym Class Basketball VR has over 21,000 ratings. They advertise it as the top VR basketball simulator. It's also got dunks and pickup games with people from all around the world. One difference in this game is there is a pro version that you can buy for $15 if you do really like the free version you try out first. With raving review after raving review, this game has 93% 5-star ratings and only 1% 1-star. Seems definitely like it's worth trying, and also if you're a developer out there thinking about making games, maybe basketball VR games is a higher demand than we may have thought previously. Number 3, Luna Episode 1 Left Behind. Now, although this is touted as a 30-minute interactive VR story and not necessarily a game, this has extremely high ratings, but it's less ratings, 126 ratings, 92% of 5-star and 0% 1-star ratings. You're in an AI apocalypse. This is the story about an android and a little girl trying to survive it. You play the part of a droid who has no combat ability, trying to help protect Luna and help humanity survive. Game actually uses speech recognition in it. You choose the dialogue, and people in the reviews talked about this being a very emotional experience and really profound. People did mention in the reviews a few bugs, some with the voice detection, others with the game actually bugging itself. But for something that's free, it's going to take up 30 minutes of your time. It sounds like it's absolutely worth checking out. I'd love to hear in the comments from anyone who's tried it before what you thought about it. This game has been released for over a year, but it does say Episode 1, so I'm also hoping maybe there's going to be more. Number 2, Punch Fit. Now, Punch Fit is a recent addition to the App Lab, only coming out on August 16th of 2022. From developer The Strippers, although that doesn't seem to have anything to do with the actual game, Punch Fit is another one that is focused on fitness and activity, probably something that's going to get a surge of use here in the new year with the New Year's resolutions. They advertise having over 50 workouts. It's primarily a boxing game focused on doing combos of different punch zones that you have in front of you. This game, interestingly, only has 88% 5-star ratings, but with 10% 4-star and only 2% 3-star, 0 2-star, 1-star, it does have an extremely high rating from the people who have played it. Not only does this game have a lot of great reviews, but the developer seems to respond to almost every single review that they are given on the game. I always like to see developers responding to their communities like that. It shows a high level of engagement and makes me believe there's going to be more of a future for their games. Before going to the number 1 top rate, I've got to give a quick shout out for an honorable mention to Piano Vision. It almost made this list, and it's something that I've been personally very interested in. Piano Vision is an augmented reality app designed to help teach you to play the piano. You actually see your physical hands and keyboard through the cameras on your Quest 2, and your keyboard can even potentially be connected directly to the Quest 2 headset through a USB cable. Compared in the reviews to other keyboard apps like Virtuous on the Quest 2, many people have said that this is actually the best app for learning to play the piano or keyboard. A bit more balanced in the reviews with 88% 5-star, 6% 4-star, and then 2%, 3, 2, and 1-star reviews. This still has a very high rating and was number 6 on the list of overops, putting it very close to making this top 5. For anyone out there who's ever tried, I would love to hear in the comments what you think. And the number 1 top rated free App Lab game is We Are One Demo. Now, interestingly, compared to a multiplayer VR shooter, We Are One has you playing multiple players as one person in this shooter. You use time loops and strategy to create clones of yourself that then do the actions that you had set them up to do, and then you work work side by side along them to beat the levels. This game is touted as an action game and a puzzle game meeting together in one, and it also has the benefits of no potential motion sickness, being that it doesn't use any type of locomotion. With 93% 5-star ratings, this game seems to be extremely beloved, as it also has nearly 800 ratings. People in the reviews asking when are we going to get the full game, when is it going to come out of a demo, saying that it's a really good and interesting game that they want more of. And this actually not only takes the place for the top free rated app on the App Lab, but it's actually the top app altogether for ratings on App Lab right now. If you were here wondering where was Gorilla Tag has now gone from App Lab to the main Quest 2 store. It's still free there, but it didn't make this list because it's no longer on App Lab. But I want to say, what are some games on App Lab that you love that didn't quite make this list? Do they have a great rating, or is it something you love that doesn't have a good rating and you're wondering, why don't people give it more better ratings? I'd love to talk about it on a future games list for you out there. I want to say thank you for coming out, and I'll see you in another reality.